All right, you're tuned into WTUL New Orleans, 91.5 FM. Boop, boop, boop. We got some special guests here in studio. But first, I got to scroll through this calendar of events. So, did I say you're tuned into WTUL New Orleans? Okay, I did. All right. Gotta say that. So, well, actually, here, I'm going to let my special guests introduce themselves. Say hello.
Hey. Hello.
Hello. Here, I'm going to let y'all read the calendar.
That felt loud.
It's really short. So.
Cool.
Have fun with that.
So, events for tonight in the great city of New Orleans. At 8 p.m., we have Justin Towns Earl at Tipitina's. One-Eyed Jacks has Alo with Yokimbo at 9 p.m. Doors open at 9. Why is there so much feedback? Am I talking too quiet?
Okay, I think I messed it up. Wait, sorry. Yo, I messed with something on this. Y'all know how to work this thing?
I think I broke your microphone.
No! Oh my gosh. Where's help when you need it?
We're cursed people.
Robert Durst voice. Ooh. Is it still doing it? Oh my, wait, hold on.
At Champion Square.
Korn.
Korn is playing tonight? What are we doing with our lives if we're not there?
That band still exists. This is like weird.
Wait, is it a different band? Because the R is going the traditional way. The R isn't backwards.
Well, anyway, at Champion Square.
At Champion Square at 7:30 p.m., Korn is playing with Suicide Silence and Islander. And I will be there. Probably not. At the Howlin' Wolf at 8 p.m., we have Second Line Sundays with Chawa. And at 10 p.m. in the Howlin' Wolf Den, we have the Hot 8 Brass Band. And Filmworks, we have a film festival. Ignition Festival. Oh, that's the burn, right? Are they still burning anything? I heard there was a ban. I heard there was a ban on burns.
Oh, wow.
Because of dry weather.
A ban? Oh, a ban on burns.
Yeah, I read an article. Or maybe somebody was playing a joke on me. But anyway, Filmworks at 3501 Jordan Road, we have 2015's Ignition Film Festival, and there may also be a burn there from what I've heard.
Oh, wow. I can't believe that's tonight. That's like the Chew Burn It All thing, right?
Right.
Oh, wow. So, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Mikhail Remembers of US Nero, LLC.
I'm Meep of US Nero, LLC.
Yeah, pull the mic a little bit closer, y'all.
Should you say that
No,
again?
you can move the arm.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I was
like
raised.
We're
I
like
was
special
raised.
at.
I was
look
raised.
at that. Oh, look at that.
I was raised in the Stone Age. All right, now I gotta slouch a little bit.
The stoner age.
Oh, you're calling me out. The authorities will be at the door.
Oh no, it's the criminal law.
It's municipal court now.
Yeah.
Everybody celebrate.
So y'all have you have a show coming up, McCall. Sorry. Dude, I was gonna say it wrong.
It's actually Michael. I was just trying to sound cool.
I know. I was gonna call y'all Michael. I'm Michael and Meep. I also call you Meep. I can say that.
Yeah,
Meep, like the
Mikhail.
Muppet Babies character.
Mikhail. Yeah, Meep. I think about American Horror Story. Little
Everyone
fuzzy
says
guy.
that. I've never seen the show.
Oh, you have to see him, little Meep.
But we are playing a show on October 23rd at Jazz Cafe. It's at 209 Decatur, right by Howlin' Wolf. Not Howlin' Wolf, right by House of Blues. It just opened up. It's been open for like 2 weeks. And I'm going to be representing US Nero, doing a solo set. And we're playing with Hot Tooth. They're an amazing blues punk band. Proud Father, I think we all know Proud Father here. Sebastian, ambient noise. Papa Watsky, they're kind of new, but they sound kind of like Joan of Arc, like old indie rock, like kind of garagey surf indie. And Landlocked Seas, they're kind of similar to Papa Watsky. So we've got 5 bands playing, 23rd Jazz Cafe, and I'm going to have copies of the new US Nero album, Free Thinker, which calls to action are not allowed on nonprofit radio.
Exactly.
So what can I actually say regarding the album and where it's available?
You can name where it's at.
Okay, well, it's at The Mushroom, it's at Euclid Records, and it's at Louisiana Music Factory. But that doesn't mean you have to do anything about that. That's just where it is.
Yeah, that's just where it is. If you want to come across it, you you know?
Yeah, my other pair of shoes is also under my bed right now. Not that that means anything to you. I'm just saying it.
Oh my gosh. So, what are you going to be doing to represent U.S. Nero as a solo act?
I'm going to be performing guitar loops, covers, and original songs from the album just by myself with my guitar.
Okay. And Meep, so what do you do with U.S. Nero?
I guess what I'm like what do you say? Vocalist? I sing
She's
on
sometimes vocalist.
occasionally
Not
when
mine. I don't
feel
own
like
her.
it.
Music videos.
Yeah, I do all the music videos for US Nero. I guess it's like the visual artist side of this.
Yeah, and she did a lovely clip to promote the show. I loved it. How did you do that? Like, did you go to school for graphic arts?
Oh, no. I just learned it, self-taught.
Wow, self-taught.
Yeah.
I love it. It was like really trippy and far out there.
Thank you. Thanks.
It's concept over style, so we don't really need to be good at it.
Yeah,
you know,
we
it's just
yeah.
you know, neither of us and both of us in what we do.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I feel the same way, I think, about my... Well, let's go ahead and play a song off the album Free Thinker, so people who haven't heard U.S. Nero yet can know, you know, who y'all are. So we're going to start off with...
Track 6 from Free Thinker. It's called
Who's Coming Out?
Who's Coming Out, and it's about trying to have fun in a post-apocalyptic hellscape.
Oh, I love it. That sounds... I'd be coming out. All right, here we go. Who's Coming Out? This is U.S. Nero. We will be back in just a moment. Everyone, that was U.S. Nero, and we have two of the founding members in the studio, Meep and Mikhail. Woo! Oh my my gosh.
Can anyone do crickets with their mouth? No.
Cricket.
Like
So, y'all just put out this CD, Free Thinker, about, you said it's been about a month, right?
Right. It came out in September, and we did a quick 1-week tour to Brooklyn and back for it. And
Brooklyn and back. Wow, how was Brooklyn?
it was fun, but I felt like I was out of my league, personally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, those bands are good. They're really good. We played with this band, the Drunken Sufis, and they're incredible.
Where, was it like a festival or like
It was at this
something?
place, Palisades. It's a bar, like, right outside Williamsburg, I think.
Okay, I've never been to New York. I know nothing about it. Isn't that terrible? It feels so uncultured.
I've only been twice. I saw Stephen Colbert in New York. I went to the
Oh,
Colbert
yeah.
Report.
And he threw you a thingy.
Yeah, I have a
What's
wrist strong bracelet.
Oh,
They're
like a Live Strong? Wait,
Yeah, but he does because
okay.
he broke his wrist on the air doing a stunt, and then when he came back, he had
Yeah.
those bracelets, and they were for his support of his own wrist.
Oh my
And he
gosh.
flicked it. Do you remember, was it Rosie O'Donnell's talk show where she would throw koosh balls at the audience?
You know,
She had a
I never
daytime
saw
talk show.
her
Oh.
talk
I feel like I'm
show.
too young
It was
for that.
short-lived. It was short-lived.
Oh,
Television junkie over here.
Okay.
I watched the backlogs, you know. I've got.
He's a
Like
big,
the
he's a
rerun?
big
I wasn't
Rosie
born
fan.
yet either.
Dude, well, I think that's brilliant. You know, people love that sort of stuff. Memorabilia.
Yeah.
When Al Green played at Jazz Fest, they had one of those little beach balls everybody was
Oh.
throwing. And
Who got to
he
keep
didn't
it?
touch it, but it
You ca-
landed it on me, and
Really?
I said, "Oh,
Snatch
darling,
it.
So
It is
instead of hitting it back
memorabilia."
up, you grabbed it and you
popped
took
it
off.
and-
You just-
Well, I just
Let's get to the car.
I didn't take off. I owned it. I said, "Darling, I'm a big Al Green fan. I'm taking it."
I can't blame you. I would have done the same thing.
Somebody else would have if it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
me, you know. So, but anyway, I love getting memorabilia. Something to remember great artists by. And speaking of art, you
And
get a
memorabilia.
poster. You get an art, a nice piece of artwork with your CD, right?
Yes. Every copy of Free Thinker comes with a
6
poster
by
of
10.
a man with a 6x10 poster. You know, you could have left that to their imagination. You know? It's giant. It's a giant poster.
And I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm like, all right, it's a poster.
It's a gigantic, huge poster.
Yeah.
No
With-
false advertising.
Hey, gigantic in relative words.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
much bigger than an ant. Well, we don't say the actual dimensions. But it has it has a picture of a very uncultured man rocking some U.S. Nero apparel and drinking alcohol. And you will not buy anything. You will acquire the poster, and you will want to be that man. And then you will figure out how to become that man. Even if you are a woman, you will go. If you identify as a woman, you will begin identifying as a man, so you can be this man that's on the cover of the album.
And you can really make this happen because y'all really make these shirts, right?
Yeah.
Right. These shirts exist, and he's wearing a tank top. If you get one of our shirts, you have to cut the sleeves off to make it a tank
custom
top.
make it.
But people
Okay.
like that. That's why people
Okay.
buy cigarettes and they pack them because you want that little. People want to be creative. People don't want. They don't want to be spoon-fed. They want to take it and alter it. That's what. That's a natural human impulse.
Yeah, self-alter. You know, make
Right.
it your own. Well, that's super charming.
Oh, thank you.
So, well, let's go ahead and mention too that we're not gonna be able to play the first song today because of
Right.
the obscenity.
FCC regulations won't allow it.
But where can we find it?
If you go to DJ Pompeii's Facebook page, you will find a link to the video for "I'm a Commodity," featuring Meep on vocals. This is Meep's
Oh.
standout
It's like a
track.
Riot Girl kind of vibe, I guess.
Right. It's very Kathleen Hanna inspired.
Yeah.
But it's like
Obscenity.
Screaming, just amazing.
But it's very much Kathleen Hanna meets a man who acquired dynamite and doesn't know what to do with it.
Wow.
I don't even know what that means.
The name of that song's I'm a Commodity, right?
Correct.
You gotta state your self-worth.
Right.
Commodity.
I'm a commodity that was banned from the mall. Those are the first 3 tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, what? The first 2 tracks are what?
I'm a commodity that was...
Oh, dude, I love
He's like a poet or something. Aw.
So you came up with that?
Yep.
Well, yeah, that was me.
Macaulay.
Macaulay Bulkin.
Madonna Dahmer.
Madonna Dahmer and the Death Squad. Perfect transition. So we can't play I'm a Commodity. However, we can play Electric Disease, where Meep contributes background vocals.
Oh, great.
And this song is inspired by a Christian comic book series called The Truth for Youth. It was released in the late 90s when Marilyn Manson was really popular. And there's a comic. You can go to thetruthforyouth.com and find these still. There's a comic book where a Christian goes to see it's basically Marilyn Manson, but they call it Madonna Dahmer and the Death Squad. And I more or less took actual lyrics from that fake band and made them the lyrics to this song.
Plagiarized?
It's called Electric. No, I changed them enough.
Okay.
I changed them enough, but it was heavily inspired. It's like this was my idea of what a Madonna Dahmer song would sound like if they were a real band. So this is track 13 from US Nero, My Electric Disease, if you want to cue it up, featuring Meep on background vocals.
Yep.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the guy. We'll be right back.
Sorry, boys, I'm such a tease.
All right, y'all, that was Electric Disease by US Nero. And we are in studio with a couple of the members, Meep and Mikhail.
Correct.
Macaulay.
Or Sierra and Michael. If
Yeah.
you want to call us on our pretentiousness.
No, I like the whole secret, mysterious, who are these people really thing, you know?
I definitely never served anybody a crepe a block from here. That's not who I am. I'm not that same guy.
You work at the crepe place?
I used to.
It's
okay.
a bad story. You got
Yeah.
like
I got fired.
arrested.
I didn't get arrested. I said I wanted to do something that would have gotten me arrested. But I didn't. I opted against it.
You gotta leave with a bang, you know.
Yeah, something like that.
I felt disrespected. I feel disrespected a lot. I'm talking to somebody about it now.
Yeah, you get to therapy.
That's important. You know, I understand. People can be mean.
Yeah.
Aww.
Well, people don't realize they're being, everybody's mean because people are mean and they don't realize that that's how you're taking it. I do it to people. We all do it to people.
I know, I was about to say, we all do it. We all do it.
We all want peace.
We all are just trying to be a better person, you know. We're all struggling with our demons. Inner demons. But you just gotta cope with it. So good for you.
Thank you. I mean, you seem really well adjusted yourself, so I think we should all just pat ourselves on the back, you know?
Yeah. Pat. So, what would you guys call this sort of music? Like garage? Like, what do you call it?
I call it post-apocalyptic surf music.
Okay.
But that's the second time I've used that phrase on the show, so I should probably call it something else.
No. Actually, I do remember saying that. I think that's pretty fabulous. It sounds I could see the post-apocalyptic-ism in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely. And it's a little like scratchy, fuzz, garagey.
Right. It's low fidelity.
Low fidelity.
Low fidelity, surf punk music, I guess.
Lo-fi.
Proto-punk.
Proto-punk, it has to be from the 70s or the 60s to be.
Oh, proto's like old?
Proto means
Maybe you
before.
already told
So it's the bands that inspired the first wave of punk bands were proto-punk bands.
Okay. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, forget it.
WTL, educational radio.
I was at, I think it was Cane and Table, but it's funny you say that because I just was looking at their menu last night.
My friend Nick works there.
Oh, really? I love that place. And shout out. And they had a proto tiki thing on the So I just saw that word last night. It was like old, so that's what I was like. Oh.
Yeah, I guess those would be drinks. I guess those would be like islandy drinks from before they really started calling it tiki.
They had exactly. They were like drinks from like the 1900s and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're geeks over there. They love stuff like that.
Yeah, I love it.
They like dust off old texts. They find old documents and like. Blow the dust off, and they're like, it turns out a Sazerac's not even supposed to be red. We've been doing it wrong this whole time,
Exactly, that's fabulous. I love old ancient wisdom, So, let's go ahead and mention where people can find the CD.
Oh, it's at the Mushroom, Euclid Records, and Louisiana Music Factory, where at Louisiana Music Factory you can also buy it online on their website. But you shouldn't do that. Buy. You shouldn't.
Matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't do anything that I say.
into,
You should be your own person. Graduating students of 2015.
But what's the pros of getting it in person?
That you get to be seen holding it in public, which will immediately increase your social capital.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. So, and then what's the online presence looking like?
We just talk. I don't know.
We wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
So Meep is a member of the band, but she doesn't always play with us. She didn't tour. And
I like staying inside a lot.
She likes staying inside, but we all consider her a member of the band because we think of it as more than just songs. We also generate images, music videos, and we have a blog. For example, this past spring, if you go to the official website for US Nero at wordpress.com.
What is it? It's usnero.wordpress.com.
It's the official.
We should say it slowly. The official website for US Nero .wordpress.com. And the t-shirts have that printed on them, which was not easy to do. I was running out of room.
I don't know why we should do US Nero, but
I don't know either.
Right,
but one of us actually made that decision.
Yeah, that was an oopsie on my part.
Anyway, if you go to that site, you can find Meep's Crush of the Month, where
I love it.
Meep generates teen beat style exposés of Russian dictators and spies.
And then Robert Durst.
If you want to see Meep salivate over
sexy
people on the terrorist watch list,
yeah,
you can go find that.
We did Assad. We did.
We did.
We did a lot of just not
Igor
nice people.
Strelkov.
Who is the sexiest? He started this.
Igor Strelkov, I think, is responsible for the disruption in the Ukraine,
Wait,
and he's also really
allegedly.
hot. He's really hot.
He's super sexy.
Igor, what's his last name?
Strelkov.
Strelkov.
Stravinsky?
Strelkov. Strelkov.
Yeah.
If you search for Meep Strelkov, you will find Meep Strelkov crush. M-I-E-P. I mean, he doesn't have that much written.
Okay,
that's him, though. That's him with his mustache.
He's not really my type.
I mean, it takes all kinds to make the, different strokes for different folks.
He's so manly.
He's a very, exactly. I think this country in general just has our testosterone level has gone way too low.
I know,
if we took some notes from Russia, we could really soar.
Dude, did they really make it to the moon before us?
They may have. They just didn't tell us because men don't tell and ladies never ask.
I love it.
That was a stretch. That was dumb.
Yeah, whatever, dude, whatever. So what were we saying? So we got the website.
Yeah.
And then we have Meep's Crushes of the Month
Yeah.
on the website.
Yeah.
And it's a blog too.
Yeah, we blog about stuff. So
sometimes I review other bands, if they make me angry.
And sometimes we stalk Robert Durst during his trial.
Yeah, celebrity real estate heir Robert Durst.
He's a sexy man who has a large bank account. And he's very spidery and sociopathic and stuff, so he's super hot. And he's 72.
Where is he right now?
Oh yeah, he's locked up in jail down the street on Airline Highway.
Oh no.
No, he was, but he got transferred. But
what's on Airline Highway?
Parish
yeah, St. Charles. But
that's not on the west. That's not on the other side of the river.
It's Nelson. What is it? Nelson's correct.
You write him letters.
No, because I can't find his deets or whatever. I would straight up do prison pen pal stuff with Robert Durst.
Right on, dude. Then you could your blog would get infamous. I'm sure everybody would love that.
Find me, Robert Durst. I love you.
Shameless things than that.
Oh my gosh, I love it, Robert Durst. So
yeah, I was in the Jinx or whatever.
He had an HBO series. He's rich and
he may or may not have.
And then she died, and maybe
mysteriously,
it's 'cause of him, and maybe not. But then he started fleeing, and then kind of was incriminated.
Paranoid.
It's a fascinating story. He's
and
crazy.
Yeah, there was a death count.
How long is he in jail for?
Right now he's in jail.
He's waiting trial.
Oh, how long?
He's waiting sentencing.
Indefinitely.
For what? What are you going to jail for?
Gun charges?
Right now, gun and drug charges.
And then he's awaiting trial in California for the murder of his best friend, Susan Berman.
Susan Berman.
But, he didn't do it, so whatever.
He's innocent. He's too rich to be guilty.
He's freaking so innocent. It hurts.
Rich people never did it. He was rich. He already had everything he wanted.
He could have hired someone to do it. Why would he do it himself? Come on.
Get the program, people.
God.
Get with the program.
Andrew Jarecki.
We know the minds of sociopaths. Isn't there a movie or book about that? I don't know.
Probably.
There's a lot of books about it.
Yeah.
Speaking of sociopaths, Race to the Bottom, track 9.
Okay, let's do it. What's this about? Sociopaths?
Well, more all right, so I know, I'm not going to name names, but I know a friend who just made a comment kind of in passing, and it was kind of a joke, but it was also kind of a legitimate cynical thing, where it was, I don't remember the exact words, but it was to the effect of, when I'm in a group of people, I kind of turn off my moral judgment center, and if somebody does something, whether or not I think it's a good thing to do or not, but nobody else gives them any heat about it, then that means that's okay to do now, and I'll do it too. Somebody made a comment to me like that, kind of toward that, and it kind of it devastated me. I was like, oh, because I just started thinking about it. I'm like, we're all everybody really does do that. And so you really have to make an effort to hold yourself up to a high standard, even when that's really hard, a behavior, a high standard of behavior. And so the line I thought of to summarize was race to the bottom and blame the winner. So whoever sinks the lowest first, everyone follows him, and then they point the finger. So that's like the last line in the song, and that's essentially what it's about. And the song is called "Race to the Bottom," and it's track 13. No, it's not. It's track
9.
Track 9.
Okay.
Sorry, it's track 9.
Well, that sounds very philosophical.
Oh, yes.
Very
I'm a
deep.
deep
Very
free thinker.
deep.
I'm a free thinker.
Free thinker,
Like the
deep
man.
free
I
thinker.
See, okay, I get it now. Oh, all right. It all makes sense.
This is off the album Free Thinker, everybody. We'll be back in just a moment. What's it called again?
Race to the Bottom.
Yeah, Race to the Bottom. BRB.
You are tuned in to WTUL New Orleans 91.5 FM. I'm Mikhail.
And I am Meep.
And we're with DJ Pompeii.
Yay! These are U.S. Nero folks. They're going to read y'all a couple things.
You start.
I'll start. Okay. WTUL and Community Records present Block Party 2015, the 8th annual music showcase for the New Orleans-based record label Community Records. This year's festival includes 2 days of shows at Gossa Gossa Friday, October 23rd, and Saturday, October 24th. Acts for Block Party 2015 include Woozy, Pope, Donovan Wolfington, All People, Ex-Breathers, Gland, Rat Boys, and many more. Tickets and more information can be found at www.communityrecords.org.
The New Orleans Birthing Project provides sister friends, mentors for pregnant women of any age. They are seeking volunteers to be sister friends. More information about becoming or having a sister friend is available online or by phone. Their website is NOLA at birthingusa.org. And their number is 504-482-6388.
It sounds like you have contempt for the Birthing Project.
I do not have contempt for the Birthing Project.
You sounded like a John Waters character. That's what I was thinking. Like Mink Stole. That's what I was thinking. That's funny.
So can I write that off as community service? Because I'm like,
You know.
1 minute of community service.
Hey, that's one less minute I'm picking up trash.
No,
right?
that's true. True that. So, We don't have too much time left here, so let's go ahead and talk a little closing upness. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and mention again. Yeah.
The show, it's at Jazz Cafe on Decatur, right by House of Blues on October 23rd. And US Nero is performing with Papa Watsky, Hot Tooth,
Landlocked Seas,
and Proud Father.
Okay, and then tell everybody where to find you online.
You got this.
The official website for US Nero. .wordpress.com.
Or
you could just type in US Nero, U.S. space Nero into Google, and you'll find all kinds of weird things, music videos.
And tell me really fast what US Nero means. Where'd that come from?
Oh, well, Nero was the Roman emperor who fiddled while Rome burned. So
oh my God.
It's kind of like the celebration
that
of.
That is so deep.
Well, the United States, America's the empire right now in a lot of respects, and it's like, you want to see empires crash. You always want to see empires crash because egalitarianism is the only true principle. So when one person's head rises up, you have to push it down. That's how it works. Vladimir Lenin said that.
We love him. Big fans.
Oh my gosh. Well, I want to be able to play a couple of the songs before this interview's over. So which two, you want to play?
We'll do History Boys and On Top.
Let's do History Boys, track 10. And I do want to mention Meep has vocals on this, and also Glenn Oakwind, in addition to playing drums, really is responsible for the mix, which is a very good mix. And he's also doing the score for Faustus at Old Marquet. So I thought maybe if I play the song, I deserve to plug that. So anyway, without further ado, History Boys.
Okay, perfect. We'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all, that is US Nero off their album Free Thinker.
And that's 240, but that's it. We're done.
Wait, that's mine, you know that?
It's on
That's
James
my
now.
phone. That's my phone. Yeah, this is me. Sorry, wait. Sorry, y'all. James Rose is in studio. He's getting ready to come up next. So don't go anywhere just yet. We have action-packed thing going on today. He's got his guitar.
Yeah, he's playing live in the studio. I don't have the courage for that.
Oh, well, you gotta get some courage,
I have to go home and make it all perfect. Macaulay
Culkin.
Macaulay
Culkin.
Madonna Dahmer
And the Death Squad.
Okay, y'all, we have to close out here. I had such a lovely time with y'all today.
Huh?
Likewise.
Yes.
We love you, Ashley, or Pompeii. Is it wrong to say your real name on the air?
We're giving away secrets.
Oh, no. The IRS is going to come knocking.
Bleep that. Bleep that. You didn't hear that. It's Pompeii.
With 2 eyes.
With 2 eyes, yes. Exactly. And if you check out my page on Facebook, you can find their #1 obscene song.
I'm a commodity.
I'm a hot commodity.
Right, get out of your hair now.
Well, wait, so we're going to close out with one more song. Which one did y'all want to do?
Oh, On Top. This is a song about getting a lot of attention and feeling really cool, and then the attention making you feel really gross after that.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the philosopher Mikhail and the artist me.
Mink Stole impersonator.
Mink Stole impersonator. That was great. You'd be very memorable on radio if you had a show.
Pressuring her to do it forever.
All right, y'all. So, sorry, Tommy. What are we closing out with here?
On Top. Is it what track? What I don't even know.
#7. Got it.
#7.
Okay. Well, thanks again for coming on. These guys. All right. U.S. Nero. Just Google it.
Yeah.
U.S. Nero. And up next.
Nero. Just Google
Nero.
it.
Yeah. Just Google it. And James Rose is up next, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, that was U.S. Nero you were just listening to, and their new album, Free Thinker. If you Google them, you can find out where you can find the CT and all that jazz. But up next, at the mic, we got James Rose in studio. Hey, James.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. So, James is a singer-songwriter. Where are you from again?
I'm from Los Angeles originally,
Okay.
but I've been in New Orleans for the past 10 years now.